Welcome to Roller. Today it's going to be a half an hour class. I have to be somewhere at noon and about 10 things to do before I get there. So we're going to focus on the myofascial release and the stretch. So sorry about that, but we'll get into some really good work here. I'd love for you to sit on your roller with your head over your tailbone, your belly button to your spine. As you can see, I'm wearing the stripes, which means we're going to do that hip work. But let's go back and forth on our sit bone to warm the hips up from the other direction. So when you're doing this, the hips are pumping, extending and shortening, right? Flexion and extension. And in the meantime, blood is going into the area. So when we get over onto the hips, so we're not going to be directly on them, they're going to be our support while we go in front of that IT band and behind that IT band, they're going to be warm and ready to be part of this workout. So you're breathing while you're doing this. You're making sure you're keeping your alignment. Part of what I want to keep emphasizing is pulling up under the rib cage. A lot of people pull their belly buttons to the spine, but they don't do the whole zip up. The whole zip up is really what gets you the strength. Okay, so let me remind you that you never roll right on the IT band. We're going to roll in front of it. That's the front seam of this stripe. So when you come over into this position, right, you roll a little bit forward and you have your hand behind you under your shoulder. Don't have it stretched away or it's going to get some shoulder stuff. So you want to have that rotation forward. See how my chest is down a little bit? My shoulder is not square to the side, but it's over here. Lift that foot off the floor. You don't have to flex it or point it. Matter of fact, it's better if you do neither. And you go up into the hip and down toward the knee. And get as much of that side of the leg as you can. Yeah. Don't forget to breathe. 3. All of this needs blood supply. 4. Good. Do that with you. 5. Forward. Nice. 6. Getting the camera up into that hip all the way down to that. 7. That lower thigh. Good. Forward on it. Remember, shoulder down a little bit. 8. Up into there. Way down. 9. Good. And 10. Now we're going to pump as we go up and down for 8. 1. Good. 2. Now slight point in the foot. Not a hard point. 3. Good. 4. Make sure you get up into that hip crease. 5. Pump it. 6. 7. I think I needed this. And 8. Now grab your foot. Bring it as far back as you can. We're going to take up near the hip crease and do a pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now bring it to 90 degrees. We're going to do an 8 roll with the leg in this bent position. It changes the emphasis completely. Good. Make sure you still are forward, because when we get into that turn position, 5, people roll their bodies back a little bit. 6, so you want to still stay forward. 7 and 8. All right. So we're going to go to our second position. Now that's with the leg back, the front leg forward, and your body is now on the back of the stripe. See how you can see most of the stripe now? So we're behind the IT band. I like the arm overhead as we go up. Good. And toward the ankle as we go down. 2. Good. Bring it up to the lumbar. You get a lot more range of motion here. 3. This is going to be 10. Always start with 10 and then we go to 8. 4. Make sure you have a little bit of flexibility in your arm. 5. So when you come back, bend it so the elbow doesn't get strained. The shoulder. 6. So bend that to the front. Good. 7. Perfect. Nice. 8. Nice job. 9. Good. Lengthen that belly. And 10. Now hold yourself down on that elbow. Point the foot slightly. Now you're above the hip a little bit. You're in the lumbar. And you're going to lift and lower for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You should feel that muscle pushing into the roller. 7 and 8. Now bring yourself up onto your hand, and we're going to take it to the front with the knee. Good, toward the end of the roller. 2, 3, 4, 5. See, these are complicated wrapping SI joint, piriformis 7, 8 positions. Now hold that, and we're going to close it. 1. Now that's going to feel different. We've never done that before. 2, 3, 4. Come on. 5. It might feel a little restricted. 6, 7, and 8. Now extend that leg again. Come all the way up. Nice. And lift and lower. 1, 2, 3. Now don't fall square either. You have to stay on that edge. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. Now we're going to double the legs. And if you can't do the double and get movement, then I want you to go back to that first position. Both hands are on the floor, but not holding you, just as perches, right? So remember, in the front of the IT band, shoulders down. Let's do a whole big 10 of these. 2, 3, add that breathing. 4, 5, come on, don't push too hard into the floor. 6, you've got to use that breathing. 7, even if you go slower than me, that's not important. 8, what's important is that you're fueling that. 9 and 10. Now, knees, bend. 2, hard to get full range of motion. 3, but we're trying to use those arms. 4, as a way of getting our positioning. 5, good. 6, go behind. 7 and 8, hold it there, up, down, break. 2, all right. If you feel a lot of pain, you're probably on your IT. So make sure you go for it. 4, 5, good. 6, 7, 8. Wow, that was really great. Let's sit on the middle again. Right here on the sit bone. And go back and forth one more time. 2, 3, 4. Now that leg is longer than this one. 5, so I need to do the other side. 6, good job. 7 and 8. All right, over to the other side. All right. So leg is out, other leg is in front, and you roll over. Right? We're going to take that roll up and down for 10. 1, I can't do this hip. It's still in a lot of trouble. 2, so I'm going to be holding it a little bit. 3, doing below the hip a little bit. 4, 5, it's not liking it. 6, go ahead. 7, 8, 9, stay roll forward. And 10. Now you do the pump. 1, 2, keep going. 3, 4, my MRI is coming up. We'll find out. 5, good. 6, good job. 7, 8, 9, good job. And 10, grab the foot. Downward, get into that hip crease and pulse. 1, 2, 3, that feels good. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now to the 90 degrees, take it up and down. 2, 3, 4, is your hand under your shoulder? Is your shoulder near your body? 5, now far away. 6, 7, and 8. Okay, now we go to step back behind the IT band. Arm is up and down. I can do this. 2, good. 3, go for 10, good. 4, nice. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, nice. And 10. Now we slip all the way down, lift and lower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Knee to the end of the floor. 2, 3, 4, 5, good job. 6, 7, and 8. Close it in. 1, 2, 3, 4, nice, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We bring it up and lift and lower again. 1, 2, bring my hand closer. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, we're stacking. Both hands on the floor. Again, you can go to that front position. All right, go up and down. Make sure you're forward. I can't do this one, so I'll count for you. 1, I can't even pretend. 2, keep going. Breathe into it. 3, 4, breathe into it. 5, good job. 6, 7, and 8. Do the pump. 1, good. 2, 3, 4, 5, good. 6, job. 7, and 8. Hold it there. Do the roll up that front of the muscle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good job. 7, and you come back to the center. Slide off, and we're going to upper body. Wrap your arms around your head nice and tight. Let's go up and down that spine. Breathing. Keep going. You got this. Oh, this feels so good. I don't ever want to stop. So your feet are under your knees, your arms are wrapped tightly around your head, your glutes are off the floor, and you're holding yourself in that zipped up floor. Now stop on the shoulder blades. No, I'm sorry. Stop on the shoulders. Stop on the shoulders. So take it as far up as you can. Just hold it there. Now take one arm up and put it behind the roller. Keep the other one curled. If that hurts your shoulder, don't do it. Okay. Then bring it back up and tighten it, and then the other one behind the roller. It's only people with really good shoulders. And then bring it back, and then we go up and down. Breathing. Feels so good. Nice. And I'll stop under the shoulder blades. Just hold it right there. Hold the belly button to the spine. Kind of lift the pelvis up slightly. Get a nice flow there. You can feel where you hit the flow position pretty easily. Now rock side to side. Rock and rock and rock until I rocked. I didn't know I was on the camera. And rock and rock. Under those shoulder blades there, above the roller. Good. Good. 4, pull that belly in. Keep everything else centered. 3, and 2, and 1, and go here, and then we take it slowly up the back. Take our head behind the roller and let the roller fall into the neck and push against the skull. Bring it to behind the shoulders again. Let's hold it there. And then take it down the back. We're going to do that 2 more times. Slowly up the rib cage. Tilt your body back. Take it into the neck. Then back to the shoulders, hit it. Now we're going to lean onto one shoulder. Just lean over. Lean. And back to the center and lean over to the other. Back to the center and curl it down 1 more time to that neck. Inhale, exhale, let's go. Take it back, drop it in. Reshaping our cervical curve. And then bring it down, up and down 6 times. 1, good job. 2, keep going out the door. 3, 4, good job. 5, and 6, and hold it there. belly button to spine. Lower the glutes. Bring the arms in front of the eyes. Push the feet out to a flex and lift. Bring the arms down and around. Nice job. We're going to do some child poses with the roller before we move on to stretching again. I'm sorry we can't do the Pilates part today. I'm just have to get that one with an entirely prepared meal. I've walked the dog before I go. So hands on the roller, take it all the way out and stretch. Breathe. 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 One. And now come up onto your fingertips. Let's do it again. Big inhale and exhale. Take it out. Feels amazing. Now widen those arms to the ends of the roller. Down, not under. And then come up wide armed. Good. Then take it all the way out again and narrow those arms. Almost layering on them. And then come up to center. Release yourself upward and roll your shoulders back 4 times. And then forward. Beautiful. Are you ready to stretch? You know what stretch I have for you today? Those angle stretches. To diagonals. So let's go for it. All right. So we're going to get onto our mats. First, you got to curl yourself down, separate everything, right? And put the roller under your legs. Look between the tailbone and the lumbar, feel that stretch right there. Just let you feel it. Now I'm going to walk the feet a little bit forward. Walk them a little bit forward and feel the opening. Good. Let them drop out to the side. See how the muscle rotates there and you can feel a big strong opening. Then put them back flat on their feet. Bring them back to sit bone width apart and walk them in. Take them to tabletop. Good. Good job. One leg up, the other one out. We've got our stretches. So nice soft point, not a heavy point. Big inhale and exhale, lower. Big inhale and exhale, lower. Big inhale and exhale, lower, and hold it right there. You're going to breathe into it for taking 20 seconds. Stretch that other leg out too. Really reach it. Both legs. Don't just like hold them, right? Nice. Here comes our first diagonal. The first thing we do is we bend the foot. We rotate the ankle one direction and then the other. Then we stretch it across the shoulder. Then we take the other leg and stretch it in the opposite direction so we have a true diagonal. 2 pull downs. Big inhale and exhale, lower. Big inhale and exhale, lower. And here's your 20 seconds. Breathe into it. Make sure you're really trying to make it longer, stronger, more beautiful, more powerful. Good. 5 more seconds. Good job. Now we're going to bend it outside the shoulder, and I'd like you to massage your foot. Start by separating your toes and circle. Then come back, circling them in the other direction. Massage the ball of your foot, the metatarsal, by running your thumb across and down the full position. Then sweep through the instep. And then squeeze the heel. All right, then extend that leg to the outside of your shoulders. Take the other one to a further diagonal, 2 pulls, 20 seconds. There you go, and hold. You should feel like a very deep separation. You can feel this in the extended groin area. Good. Now you're going to bring that long outside leg into the center. And then take your stretching leg out to your 3 o'clock. And you're pushing down at the hip, and we're going to hold this. Don't let the other side come off the roller, right? Keep breathing. Now slide your hand onto the roller. Bring this leg to the center. The other hand comes across. Your hips go toward the ceiling as you take that stretch. Good. Keep the leg long. I bent mine into my background. Breathe into it. We've got 20 more seconds. And then inhale and exhale and bring it up. And bring the other leg to the side. It's like about 4-inch difference. So I think we better work the other leg. All right, let's do it. Big inhale and exhale lower. Big inhale and exhale lower. And big inhale and exhale lower. And we have 20 seconds. Point everything. Good. Breathe into it. Good. You got it. 5 more seconds. Right. Bring that knee into your shoulder. Rotate the ankle one direction. And then rotate it the other. Extend it across the shoulder. Take the other one out to a diagonal. 3, pull down. Big inhale and exhale lower. And again, and here's your 20 seconds. Feel that groin start to pull on the leg that's separating. Breathe into it. You're doing great. Right, the knee comes down outside the shoulder, and we proceed to roll those toes. Yeah, twist and twist it, fold and back, same thing. Stroke that metatarsal. Stroke instep. Squeeze those heels, and then extend it outside the shoulder. Take the other leg out, and we got 2 pulls. And here's our 20 seconds. Make sure you keep everything touching the roller, that whole waist, that hip band, hip girdle, we call it. All right, bring this leg back to center. This leg goes out to the side. Don't let anything lift off the roller. And here we go, push on it. Good. I love having the pluck over the fitness block on every wall. All right, slip that hand onto the roller. We take it across. Our hips lift toward the ceiling. Ooh, that feels so delicious. Get that nice stretch. Few more seconds. Inhale, exhale, bring it up. Good. Legs are straight up. Now my feet. Take them into a nice strong turnout. And then turn that turnout right and left. Activating the sides and the sides. Hang on, get it to parallel. Hang on to the roller. Bring the knee to the front and then rotate out into along a bicycle. Make sure you're making it pointed and long. A little active isolated stretching. Get it long. Now we're going to reverse it. So you scoop in. No, don't quicken it. You want to feel every bit of this extension. A few more. Good. Okay. You did it. And back to center. Okay. Rotate your ankles outward. And then in. Legs out. Let them get heavy. Push on the inner thigh, but you still have that fluid foot a little bit. And then we go to helicopter. Two. Let them swing to finish. Now they have a lot of power left. Bob and weave. Then bend the knees slightly. Bring them in for 8. 7 and 8. One leg to tabletop and the other leg to tabletop. One leg to the floor, the other leg to the floor. Lift up. Take the roller out from under you, but stay lifted. Starting at the heart. Lower yourself down. There we go. Flatten the feet. Let the hips open. The bottom of the feet together. Reach toward those knees with your palms to the ceiling. Take a nice deep breath. And one more. You're going to close your legs to the back side just to get that hip open. Drop it out again. Close them to the front side. Opening. Bring your arm around. Get onto your side. Push yourself up to lift. And find your sit ups. You have your legs crossed. You can have them out. You can also be kneeling. Anything that gives you an alignment is here. Okay, let's just get our necks and then we're side breathing. Inhale and exhale, take it. Nice, and let's breathe it up 3 times. Take it up and down, 2 more up and down. And last time, thank you everybody for coming to roller, new version, I guess.